Hello and welcome. My name's Melissa Porter.
And my name's Nick Freeman.
Welcome to The Life Coach.
I'm the lawyer.
Join us as together we tackle your toughest problems using our unique combination of wisdom and experience. Jennifer Lopez spends her wedding anniversary in the Hamptons without her husband, Ben Affleck.
Are they together or getting divorced?
Well, there is speculation.
I'm not very much up on these celebrity stuff.
Okay.
Particularly the A-listers. More in tune with the Corrie set.
That could be a little bit of a problem.
But go on, let's throw it at me.
This is a part of the show.
Throw it at me.
Okay. So Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck famously dated around 2 decades ago.
Right.
And they were just about to get married, and I think someone called it off and it just never happened.
Right.
Fast forward, they both have different they created families with different partners.
Marriage or not?
They've got children. Yeah, with other people.
Yeah, okay.
Now, fast forward, I think it's almost a decade and a half or something like that. They got married.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's like childhood sweethearts reunion.
Right. Okay. Yes. They've reconnected.
How long have they been married for?
I think they've been married. They reconnected in 2021, 17 years after breaking off their first engagement.
Right. So, okay. So, do you ever go back?
Ooh.
Do you ever go back? Because we've probably all had childhood sweethearts, the love of, what we thought was the love of our life. And you break it off. I mean, I had a childhood sweetheart. I was absolutely madly in love with her. And she had one boyfriend before me. And during the time that she professed her dying love to me, she was still with her boyfriend. And the boyfriend was the son of my mum's best friend. And my mum kept saying, she's taking him breakfast in bed. I said, Mum, no, she's not. She loves me. And I was devastated. So eventually, when the evidence was overwhelming, I finished with her.
And you were sad.
Well, I was sad.
But then fast forward,
the mistrust.
Several
So I have
decades,
seen
you
her
have
since.
had a chance.
I've had 1 or 2 chances with her, and that mistrust that arose because of just basically deceit. It stops me. I look at her and think, no, I just don't trust her, because without that trust, so there's a good reason for breaking it off, and I think that good reason remains for life. I don't think it evaporates. So for me, you follow your instincts, and when eventually you're told or you learn, no, it's wrong, this isn't for me, those reasons remain in perpetuity. That means,
So forever. What I'm hearing you saying is that people cannot change, and I don't agree with that. Because for me, our personalities they don't stay static.
Yeah, they don't.
We're ever evolving. And what we do when we're a child, fast forward 20 years, we can have the same scenario cropping up again, and we would deal with it in a very different fashion because we have a different set of beliefs and a different set of thoughts which create those choices.
I obviously understand what you're saying, but I don't think I think personalities, I don't think people change. I think they develop, but they still have the basic principles. So if you are with a guy that you profess to be in love with and you're sleeping with somebody else, that level of deceit that you're capable of performing remains as part of your DNA. And for me, that's just there. And even if it isn't there...
So what I'm hearing you saying is once a cheater, always a cheater. Yeah. I don't believe in that.
Well, I do.
I absolutely believe that people can change, and a leopard can change his spots should they choose. And it's environmental, it's a combination of who you're with, it's a combination of whether you've had therapy and you've managed to upgrade some of your core beliefs.
Yes, we try. I'm not disputing the fact that we try and improve ourselves, we develop, we grow. But I'm talking about something that's fundamental. You don't need therapy or someone to say, actually, it's wrong to lie to someone and pretend you love him, but you're sleeping with someone else. That's just it's dishonest. The whole basis of a relationship's trust, yeah? And that we have that. And the moment if there's a suspicion, a whiff, that trust is actually not operating in the way that it should, that's it. It is for me. And when you know with someone that they've actually just been a complete liar, that stays with them. I don't care how will they ever illustrate to you they're not going to be? Because every time they're away or apart, there's always going to be that nagging doubt. You just don't believe them. You wouldn't believe them, would you?
Well, if we go back to JLO and Ben Affleck, we don't know the circumstances of their original breakup, and we don't actually know what's going on. We're obviously speculating.
But what we know, I'm not suggesting one of them was unfaithful, but what we know is it wasn't right, and they agreed to it.
The first time round?
Yeah, it wasn't right.
Okay. And in your view, leopards can't change their spots.
I don't
so
think
the problem that originally they
time.
experienced, you think fast forward, they will still be experiencing it?
I think they'll experience related problems.
If that
as
is
the personality grows.
What is the point of therapy? Why would anybody be going to therapy? Just dropping £120 an hour?
To please your partner. Because I've been told to. I don't know. You tell me.
Sarah Rees, you heard it.
Yeah, I have to say, look, for me, I'm part of the school that just sort out your nonsense yourself. You understand yourself. Your best place.
Wow.
We have issues. Understand them. Talk to your partner and sort them out.
My view on JLO and Ben Affleck is...
We're moving on.
My view on JLO and Ben Affleck is, why are we obsessed with people splitting up? It's so mean. I mean, she looks gloriously happy on her cycle in the Hamptons. And
on her own.
On her own.
Yeah.
And by the way, I've said to you about Pierce, if you have a client... Yeah, or if you have a golf tournament that is really super important to you and you miss my birthday, his birthday, we'll do it on another day.
Absolutely.
So they've missed their wedding anniversary.
So what?
For me, who cares? For us two, we've agreed. We don't have to celebrate these Hallmark holidays.
Look, there's an agenda here, isn't there? The media are creating an agenda, and maybe there's a whiff behind it, maybe there's a story behind it, and maybe there isn't. But yes, it's true. Look, 50% of couples end in divorce. These are high celebrity, very, A-listers. Should they be spending their honeymoon, not their honeymoon, their anniversary together?
Do you know when our anniversary is? We've been together
I believe
nearly 5 years.
Yeah,
do you know what month we met?
Well, when you say met, do you mean when you told me that your personal circumstances had changed and it was no longer appropriate for you to date me? Is that when we met, or did we physically meet in September?
Which year?
You tell me.
How long have we been dating?
5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago. And I believe you got the texts. My text that I sent you that you're just about to have framed. The framing's actually done now.
Yeah, we sent a few texts to each other, which was super cute. I wouldn't go on a date with Nick, so he sent me a message saying that he was still sulking. So I've actually got the text in a frame, and it's just going to be a little bit of a gift. But do we celebrate our anniversaries?
No.
But celebrate life daily.
No, I don't like to be told you've got to do this on like Valentine. I just want to do it as a surprise.
Yeah.
I know you could probably do with a few more surprises. I acknowledge that. But I don't want to be told this is what you've got to do on this day.
Lovely. Good chat. Good luck, Jennifer.
So what have we decided about Jennifer, and what's the conclusion?
Well, we don't know. We're speculating whether they're still together. Do I care? No.
Isn't it interesting that we're talking about her on her honeymoon in the Hamptons? I wonder what he's doing. We don't know, do we?
Yeah.
I mean, he might be filming.
But what I love is this is how we learn. When we share these conversations, this is how other humans learn how to behave.
And what magazine is this?
Hello magazine.
Oh, right. There you go.
Hello.
So it's celebrity gossip, isn't it?
Good chat. If you're a celebrity or a publication that wants to be involved in this part of the show, do get in touch via admin@melissaportercoach.com.